Okay, so this is part two of the video that I just posted about preparing yourself for the wealth that's coming into you and knowing how to regulate your emotions, regulate your thought process, your energy in relation to trauma that has happened in the past. Spirit team came and talked to me very heavily about a few issues that the collective needs to clear out before we can actually get into the series that is going to be happening and starting tonight here on TikTok and on my YouTube channel. So this is part two. Part two is I want you to do something that's called parking your thoughts or dumping your emotions. This is a time when you sit down with spirit and you journal, about everything that has been bothering you or that you feel could be possibly keeping you bound from your financial wealth coming in. Now, this is not something that you'll necessarily know like off the top of your head, and I'll do a part 3 on this to like show you an exact like how this journaling exercise does, but this is like for me to explain like a few details. Okay, so this is not something that you go into like completely being able to identify the root of the trauma or why it's there in the first place or what your limiting thought patterns are in the first place. But this is something that is very important for you to know in order for you to work through what is keeping your money tied up and what's not allowing you to be in alignment with it. Because as we talked about in the previous video, it isn't really a matter of you not being able to attract your wealth. It's more about after your wealth comes to you, after your wealth is in your hand, are you able to hold on to it? Are you able to channel it into the right places? Are you able to even identify that the thing in front of you is an opportunity rather than seeing it as a curse, see it as a blessing? And it takes a lot of spiritual wisdom and discernment to be able to twist something that comes looking like trauma and turn it into something that is a spiritual gift or an answer to your prayer by way of being a spiritual alchemist. So let me just share with y'all what I use to like one of my favorite tools that I use to be able to help me work through this. And I will put the link up in my bio in case you're interested in getting yourself one. Okay, so one of the sisters in my collective created this book, this journal, and I freaking love it because it literally is what I need to like trauma dump or thought dump when I'm like going through hard times, right? Traditionally in journals, like we're taught to like, oh, when you go to your journal, write all the things that are positive. But the reason why I freaking love this journal, for real, is because it's a profanity journal. So you literally are going to have prompts that's going to help you to curse people out the way you need to and release trauma. And contrary to popular belief, like a lot of people try to make it seem like, oh, when you're dealing with manifestation and you're dealing with things that are like going on in your life, you need to, make it so that like you need to get to the point where you can like get rid of your shadow self and kill your shadow self and blah, 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 blah. No, your shadow self actually has a purpose. And we'll get into that in the process of this like spiritual money manifestation series that we about to do, Attraction of Wealth series. But nonetheless, let me get back to the journal. Okay, so literally why I love it is because look at this prompt. Okay? Look at this prompt. Look at this prompt. So I just ordered this from one of the queens in my collective, and I was able to get her, like she has like a whole collection of pins and like journals that come. And so I literally am going to start using this for my my thought dumping. Okay, my like anger dumping, my trauma dumping. I'm going to use this journal. Traditionally, I used to use another journal, but I literally just ran out of space in that one, so I'm about to start using this one. All right, so I actually want to hold the prompts until later and go to like a clear page. So let's find a clear page. Let me see. I want to start at the first clear page in this journal. It comes with like quite a nice amount of like oh goodness, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Sorry, y'all. It comes with a nice amount of prompts. Okay. All right. So literally what you're going to do, actually go to part 3 and we're going to actually do this like trauma dumping process.